everyone. I hope this finds you well as always. We're almost done. This is our last week of assignments. I'll be sending another slide next week, but I think this is the last official assignment. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your cooperation and for showing up. I appreciate it. Speaking of showing up, thank you so much for those of you who attended our Google Meet. And I just wanted to say thank you to Emma, Arnan, Soham, AJ, Illa, and Amira, Miles, Enzo, Priya, Vivek, Mia, Jeffrey, Corey, and Arnan again. So thank you so much for showing up. It was so nice to see you, especially since it was Miss K's last week with us. So shout out to Miss K as well. Thank you so much for a wonderful year. If you still want to keep in contact with Miss K, I have provided her email on the previous slides, but I'll put it right here as well so that you can keep in contact with her wherever she ends up teaching next year. This week we will be meeting up again, and we are meeting on Thursday for 1 hour from 1:30 to 2:30 again. So I hope to see you there. If you have any concerns, again, feel free to email me. But there's your opportunity to talk to me and gain some more insight or ask any questions or just hang out. Last week, on Thursday, we actually played this game. The few of us who are still on by the end of it, and I'm actually going to explain that in just a second. So let's talk about our creating community activity. So last week we played this card game. We're Not Really Strangers. I've only played it about 1.5 times, but I highly recommend it if you want to get to know someone better. During our Thursday Google Meet, we can play this again if you'd like. There's 3 different categories, 1 being perception, 2 being connection, and 3 being reflection. And I took one of the questions from the connection, so since we are creating connections here. So what I would like y'all to do, we're going to answer this question together on a Padlet. So what would your younger self not believe about your life today? I think the obvious answer would be about COVID. So try to think of something more original. So answer this question, type it out. Find a photo of your younger self. So if you have access to photos, try to access them. If you don't, that's okay. Just answer the question. Snap a photo of it, and it could be a baby photo, a photo from you from elementary, from middle school, maybe just last year as a freshman. But take a photo of it, and you're going to upload it to Padlet. You know the drill. So please do that. I've been loving your responses so far. I really appreciate them. So let's talk about what we're doing this week regarding our content. So over time, we've talked about how small interactions or experiences can have longer lasting impacts, and you've written an essay over it, and thank you so much. I love getting more insight to what you have experienced and getting to know you even better. I am very privileged and honored to have that opportunity to see some of you be so transparent. So thanks again for writing those. And now we're going to finish up the unit by taking everything that we have practiced, and we're going to put that together by doing an activity. So basically you have 4 columns and 3 different rows, and you're going to select 3 activities to complete. So you have choice. The 4 categories are inferring, text evidence, types of arguments, and literary devices. So the requirements for this activity, you must choose 3. 1 must be a reading selection. So there's little stars next to the reading selection ones. So make sure one of them's a star. And then every selection you choose must come from a different column, a different color. Just type your answers up, submit it to Google Classroom by Sunday at midnight. Reminder for those of you who are failing, your average needs to be passing. So if you notice that your average is lower than a 70, you will probably not get credit for the semester for English. So please make sure to be double checking your grades and making sure that you have a passing grade with the average of passes and fails. Thank you to those of you who are filling out that form with the check-in a long time ago. I am going to use those responses, and I'm in the process of making y'all something, so it may not come out by the end of school, but I'm hoping it will get to you very soon. Yeah. But I'm wishing you all well. I know, especially as of lately, things may be difficult for you and your family depending on your circumstances and what you have experienced. So please feel free to reach out to me if you need anything or if you have any questions or concerns about grades. I am here for you. I'm always here for you. And that's it. I hope to see you later this week on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. so that we can maybe play a game or just catch up. Bye, guys.